In September, the British Rally Championship crowned its 2023 champions as Adrien Fourmaux and Alex Corrier took victory at Track Rod Rally Yorkshire to secure the title and etch their name on the coveted BRC trophy. The championship remains on gravel for the 7th and final round as we head to the Visit Conwy Cambrian Rally, and whilst the overall title was already secured, the junior BRC honours were most certainly still up for grabs.
Just basically looking to finish. All we have to do is finish to wrap the championship up this weekend. Easier said than done. Obviously there's a lot of hard chargers, and with double points on offer it makes things interesting, but looking forward to a cut, but I think it's one of them days I'll be wishing the stages away.
Yeah, we're looking forward to getting going. It's going to be an interesting day for sure. Stages look really nice, and yeah, last round of the BRC Championship, can't wait to get going.
The rally starts in the North Wales seaside town of Llandudno before heading to iconic stages that have hosted the world's best over the years, and it was certainly going to be a challenging day of action to run out the season. So as the crews are waved over the ceremonial start ramp, let's head to those tricky morning stages. With the overall title decided, the pressure would be off Garry Pearson and Hannah McKillop somewhat, although to secure their second place in the championship they would still have to finish. It seemed, however, that they planned to do that in style, leading the way after the morning loop. The season finale would see several crews returning to the championship, and heading back to the BRC was Ollie Mellors and Ian Windress in the Proton Iris Rally 2. They had been rallying in France for the last couple of seasons, and this would be the first time back on the gravel and in the UK for some time. They were holding second place in the BRC for now, but only after surviving an early off, which significantly affected the handling of the car. That issue would then send them off the road again towards the end of the Brenig stage, thankfully with minimal time lost, although there was plenty of work for the team to do back in service. All eyes this weekend would be on the Junior Championship battle, and all Kyle White and Sean Topping needed to do to secure the coveted title was to finish. That, of course, is easier said than done, and it would be a nervous start for the pairing. A power issue with the Peugeot over the opening test would see them lose a chunk of time and would be languishing down in third after the morning loop. That in itself would be enough, but only if the car holds up for the rest of the event. Kyle McBride and Liam McIntyre were in the hands of the gods if they were to snatch the title away from White, but it didn't mean they could take their eye off the ball. They would need to be in the front-running positions and there to pick up the pieces if anything happens to the Northern Irishman, and things were going to plan for the pair as they lead the category after stage 3. Keelan Grogan and Ayrton Sherlock joined the championship for this round, embarking on their maiden junior BRC outing to measure their pace against the competition. A spin in stage 1 would be the only issue for now, and they were enjoying the first trip over the Welsh stages in their Peugeot 208 Rally 4. Aoife Raftery and Damien Connolly made a comeback to the series in Wales and would be finding the stages tricky, but the pace was good, especially on the opening stage of the day. Sadly though, a road penalty would see them down the order on the leaderboard when the times would have seen them slot into second fastest of the junior BRC crews. Alan Carmichael had already taken the championship title at the previous round, but co-driver Claire Williams hadn't quite sealed the crown, so they were out this weekend to make sure her name was added to the winner's trophy as well. Just a finish would suffice, but with a puncture and an overshoot in the opening stage, that couldn't be taken for granted. And in the BRC4 class, it would be Stephen Waugh and Mark Broadbent looking to round out their season with a good result. The pairing was caught off guard a little in the opening stage, but settled into a comfortable rhythm after that. So with the morning complete, there was a tense afternoon to come with titles still at stake. With half of a rally still to go, they couldn't relax just yet. On to the afternoon, and unfortunately a non-rally related issue on the roads would force the cancellation of the fourth test. However, the remaining 2 stages would still be a gruelling test. Alan Carmichael and Claire Williams enjoyed a clean run over the final loop and did what they needed to do to ensure Claire secured the national BRC title alongside Alan. A perfect end to the season for the Hyundai i20 crew. The BRC 4 class was already safely secured for Stephen Waugh and Mark Broadbent, but it was important to finish off the season and get the valuable experience of the stages, confirming that they would be back in 2024 after an enjoyable year in the championship. On to the juniors, and Aoife Raftery and Damien Connolly secured 4th place in the category after a strong showing throughout the day in their Fiesta Rally 4. That earlier penalty put them down the order, but on the stages, their pace had impressed the regulars and the ERC junior driver made the trip a worthwhile one. Keelan Grogan and Ayrton Sherlock will be more than happy to come away with 2nd place this weekend. They were delighted to be mixing it with the regulars on their junior BRC debut, and this of course bodes well should they return for a full assault at the championship in 2024. Sadly, there would be nothing else that Kyle McBride and Liam McIntyre could do this weekend to secure the junior title. They push on regardless and take another BRC junior category win, their 2nd of the season. But as far as the overall championship results, it would be 2nd place, a bittersweet end for the Fiesta pair. But that of course means that despite the issues with the car, Kyle White and Sean Topping make it to the finish of the event, and after 3 years of trying, they finally lift the BRC Junior Trophy at the end of a hard-fought season. Back to the overall results, and with the Proton looking and handling a lot better after service, it would be a runner-up finish for Ollie Mellors and Ian Windress. A good clean run in the afternoon ensured it was an enjoyable return to the UK gravel for the Irish crew, their first BRC round since 2021. With the BRC maximum score, it would be Garry Pearson and Hannah McKillop who would not only take a maiden BRC victory, but also secure Pearson's 2nd place in the championship. It's fair to say Pearson has increased the pace significantly in the 2nd half of the season as he gets used to the VW Polo and will surely be a contender for the overall win should he choose to return in 2024. So with the Cambrian Rally complete and indeed the season drawing to a close, let's look at how those final results were decided on the Welsh stages.
Yeah, no, look, today we secured 2nd in the championship, so don't know what we came to do, but had to have a bit of a sensible head on, but yeah, we got some good times in and, you know, got 2nd overall, you know, on the day and also in the championship, so fantastic.
Yeah, just in cloud 9 at the minute, can't believe it. Just thanks to all the sponsors, the family, everybody, my dad, my serviceman Alan, just everybody. It's a wee small team, but we've got it in the end, so delighted.
That's it for 2024. We have had drama and battles throughout the championship all season, and all that's left to do now is for the award winners to collect their trophies at the Autosport show in January. An exciting new look kicks us off in 2024 as we are joined by title sponsor ProBite to give you an action-packed 6-round calendar starting on the closed roads of Lancashire for the Legend Fires Northwest Stages Rally in March. We hope to see you then.